Sending it to Facebook. It is connecting to Facebook. And we are live, brother. So, with that being said, I'm about to hit the button. And here we go. See what my countdown looking like. All right then. Everything's looking good. So far, everything's looking good. Already. All right. Did you hear that static? I just heard a little bit of static. You good? Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all for joining the and tuning in to the Drink the Kool Aid podcast page. It's your boy Arch, and okay, we up in this bitch, man. And right now, I'm seeing on the I don't know if you can check your phone or something like that. From what I'm seeing on my end, the like our names and stuff that are right there in the bottom screen look a little fuzzy. You can see it. Okay, all right. So it's just my end. Sorry, y'all. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just seeing it from the developers end. But we're gonna go ahead and jump this thing off real quick. First off, we want to let y'all know the schedule that we are going to be giving y'all. And basically, we are going to be going live every Thursday. We're going to aim for that 7 p.m. slot unless something happens. We're aiming for the 7 p.m. slot. Am I right? Okay, already. So, man, bro, I'm fucking pumped. I'm excited. As you know, I've been freaking running around all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find the right software and hardware for us to be able to do this shit and get back to how we used to do shit. Cause you know, we were on a ride before we took our hiatus. So it fell into place, man. It fell into place. Well, I'm fucking excited, man. Go ahead. I know, you know what I'm saying, since you the moderator up in this thing, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do what you do. And if I got anything to add, I'ma add. But go ahead and do you, man. Already. Yes, sir. Oh man. Now, what I can honestly say, because you know, we were kind of talking and we kind of wanted to wait till we went live, but we have seen how since the whole pandemic thing and all that has happened, a lot of people have gone out and bought Nintendo Switches. Like, you can't find them bitches nowhere, you know. But I can honestly say that, hey, we was switching it up even before Animal Crossing dropped. Like, what made you hesitant? And I want y'all to listen. For y'all who wondering if you should get one or whether you should not, I want y'all to listen to see if maybe we can sell y'all something. So what was it that had you hesitant, my brother? Okay. Right. Bet. Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad you said that about 2K because actually, even though I bought 2K on the Xbox, I'm pretty sure you was probably sitting there playing The Witcher or something, and all of a sudden saw 2K installing, you know, and well, homie just bought a game then. For y'all who don't know, we game share, so yeah. But man, I'm telling you, because it is super beneficial and such a money saver. But true, true. But like I had actually played the 2K demo on the Switch first. So 2K on the Switch is what sold me like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make that transition to the Xbox and do that damn thing. But what really got us on this topic is this Animal Crossing craze, man. This Animal Crossing craze, which I it's ridiculous. Like I knew it was gonna take off. Like I had a feeling it was gonna take off because just like the Wii, the Switch has just jumped up in popularity. But I was not expecting this, man. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. Yes, sir. And you're not lying, man, because I will literally sit there and spend hours sitting on Animal Crossing just doing my basic living. Like if you did, yeah, I can hear you, man. You coming through clear. Really? Huh. That's weird. Um, I guess give me a sec. It's very weird because if yeah, it's not picking them up. You can't hear who? Okay, yeah, it is saying that you're not coming in on audio. Yeah, I'm getting that from here. So let me figure out what's going on here with that. Cause I think for sure, for sure. Give us a second, y'all. Give us a second. That's input. Okay. Can you hear him now? Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you can. Just look for the lips to be moving. This that oh man, I'm so sorry about this, y'all. I was not expecting that. Levels and everything were good.
Yeah, everything's green. Like everything I'm sitting there saying, what I'm saying is green.
Okay, so I have a audio output going on. Um, shit, that's fucking weird. All right, bro, keep talking. Give me something real fast.
Mic check 1 2.
Uh, Okay, I found it. I got you, bro. I got you. So we all covered. I found out what it was. That's good. I'm glad it was quick. I did not want it to be one of those. Hey, let me fidget around for an hour and
Yeah.
have to get off and go
No,
back. Nah,
no, good. We wasn't having that tonight.
nah, not at all. At
we had
all.
we had to go come back tomorrow.
Yeah, would have had to reschedule. But anywho, glad that we're back on with that. Hey, see, that's why we need fan. That's why interacting with fans and shit is important. They get back to you, let you know, hey, can't hear you, fam, and get up on that. Cause I'd have been pretty fucking pissed, and I know you would have been too, if this
And
shit
we'd
would
have
have
went through this whole
uploaded
thing. Our
and no
audio was
fucking
recorded.
audio. But
Exactly.
no, but Animal Crossing, man, I fucking love it because I'm able to just sit back, light my blunt, you know what I'm saying, do my thing, kick back, chill, whatever, and just sit back and play. Sometimes you get off of work and you kind of sit there and you got to think about what game you want to play, depending on.
While I'm thinking about what game I want to play.
Exactly. Do I want to spend this much mental energy on this game? Do I want to do this or do that? Oh, I want to play this, but then you know what? I don't really feel like doing all that shit. Animal Crossing is not that game. You can seriously just sit
pick
back
it up
and
anytime.
pick it up and throw on. Hey, I feel like playing a video game and chilling. Throw it on. Me and Amaya up in here split screening it, doing the damn thing. Like
crazy, man.
Bro, I got a pool table in the crib. I got my kitchen up. Like,
I was sitting there playing it one day. Mom just walked up in the room and just staring at me, just playing it. I'm like, hey, what are you looking at? I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what you was doing. I'm like, oh, well, this is my house. This is my town center or whatnot. And then I got this person who's about to move in, but I got to go sell this shit over here. It's addicting to everybody, bro. It's addicting to everybody.
And we'll sit there and have regular discussions, and people will think that we actually talking real shit. Like, we still have that go on till this day, where people will sit there and think that we're having a real discussion, and we like, nah, man, we just talking about planting. And it's weird because you see motherfuckers like us, and you be like, man, why the fuck are these two dudes talking about planting, building fences, communities and pools, and worried about their neighbors and shit like that. I'm just saying, bro.
No, I think we was at work the other day, and I said, yeah, I got this bangle or whatnot. He done moved out, and somebody said, what the fuck is a bangle?
Matter of fact, we had Myra from the other end of was down there on the other end talking to Blake or somebody at the other end of the freaking receiving, and looked down like, what the fuck? He's like, Animal Crossing, so just had to wave it off. So it's
but
cool.
People have gotten used to that now, so we can actually say that. We say, hey, Animal Crossing, they be like, oh, I get it.
And I'm glad. And one thing that I'm happy about seeing is that we understand Animal Crossing. How the point is there isn't no point in a way, but there is a point.
Exactly.
But I feel like you're gonna always have those trolls and people who always want to bitch about shit and complain about everything and want to nitpick.
Doesn't matter what subject it is. Yes.
No matter what game it is. And I'm like, bruh, enjoy the shit. And it's one of those, either you will like it or you won't. And if you've been fucking with it, you're gonna continue to fuck with it. Although Tom is getting fat. That nigga didn't used to be that motherfucking chunky. That nigga chunky. Oh, hustling ass.
He eating. So, I wonder if, like, in the game, like, the bigger like your island gets, like, the fatter he gets.
Man, you say.
So finally, he don't even, when you go up to the desk, he can't even get up. They're like, you gotta come in.
Isabella gotta handle all his transactions and shit.
I'm just saying.
Like, the alert thing will go off above his head, like, oh shit, I know somebody there. He'll look over at Isabella. Isabella will look at him. All right, now I got you, my nigga. You good. You good. Just know I'm getting my 20%. I'm about to moolah your ass. I'm getting my 25% off your ass. But shit, man, that's the type of
character he is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I love it, and I know you had some ideas that you wanted to when it came to Animal Crossing and networking with us and stuff like that. That you had about Patreon ideas. Now, while it's not something that's happened yet, let everybody know the plan as far as the Patreon thing for people who aren't familiar with Patreon, or maybe know Patreon but don't know what we're going to be on while fucking with Patreon.
Well, Patreon is just a service or whatnot that helps us reach out to the community or whatnot. Reach out to our fan community, I should say. You give us a little bit of money every month or whatnot. It can be $1, $2, $3. It doesn't really even matter or whatnot. But like the bonus thing that we're gonna do is with people who do help us out outside, like people who already we have added or whatnot. But we are going to share our gaming codes, our island codes, so that way that the people who interact with us in our chat and our videos or whatnot, that way they can also interact with us when we play Animal Crossing and trade shit. Maybe somebody can make a Drink the Kool Aid shirt or whatnot up on Animal Crossing, and we'll rock the joint.
I'm telling you, man, like that would be dope to me. Thanks for giving me. You know what I'm saying? Idea that would be dope to see somebody come through there like, hey man, I got this Animal Crossing shirt, or even if you want to get on Smash Bros or something like that, because now that we bring up Patreon and we also kind of talked about the schedule and the future and everything, I know this is kind of like a little backwards thing, but I also want to let everybody know that we got a ton of shit in the works that we're planning on. Like we're gonna be like live streaming with video games and shit, like different shit we're gonna be playing on Mixer and
Yep.
all kinds of shit, whether it's Xbox, Switch, you know what I'm saying? I got a PlayStation, so like there's all kinds of shit that we're gonna be on, and there's gonna be plenty of content for y'all to fuck with us on, and y'all get to laugh at our fuck ups, because playing a game like Fallout, you gonna die, so y'all will see us die like
Oh
a
yeah,
thousand
I'm gonna
times.
tell you this now. I'm not that super expert that's gonna only show you me winning or me dominating something. No, I want to show all the L's,
All the
all
L's.
the L's.
That's what makes Fallout interesting. And since I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way since we're talking video games and shit like that. Earlier in the briefing, I brought up cyberpunk genitals.
What the hell is that? You said that shit earlier, when I said, okay, hold on, just save it. Just save it for the podcast because I don't know what it is. You give me something to rant about. So go ahead, grind my gears.
Okay. Amaya, bring me a bottle of water. Right.
Really just into the mic.
But basically, oh shit, asking for a bottle of water. I forgot where the fuck was I?
I'm trying to share this link right here.
Okay.
Anyways.
What was the I forgot what was oh yeah, I was talking about cyberpunk and
these things.
Yeah, all right. Good. So yeah, sorry, my daughter walked in, so I couldn't say what I needed to say. So I had to, y'all kind of called me.
You, sir, or needed.
But no, as y'all know, Cyberpunk 2077 is the game coming out by the people who did The Witcher. It's basically a video game version. If you were to make a video game version of the Axon Punk game that I was working on for the music, you know what I'm saying, like a year or so ago type thing, this is what that would be like. And it's the same people who made The Witcher, CD Projekt Red, super dope. And it's known to have a lot of detail.
Yeah.
The way you can customize your character.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to let you customize your character's genitals.
Wow.
I don't know.
That means there has to be something in the game, either that or you can run around ass naked.
You know what? Honestly, you know what I think it has to do with, bro? Because when the game was first announced, well, not when it was first announced, because the game got announced back when we were still on 360, and it took them forever for us to get the feature footage. But they were talking about how they were really big on male, female, and the whole like LGBTQ. You know how now you got to support everybody and do all of that whole deal. So I think it's another tool in a way for them to try to bring in and at least cater to the, you know what I'm saying, that community of people.
Oh, because, so are you thinking that they're gonna actually like they're giving them that detail of whatnot? So like if you are like TS or whatnot, I guess that's the term I can use.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That you can actually still do that.
Yeah, that whole deal. Now, for me, it sounds like a feature that I'm gonna skip. Like most likely, as long as it's the same color as my skin tone, like I'm good. But you know what I'm saying? May do some inches modifications if they doing your boy dirty. But other than that, we're gonna keep it moving. But that's all I wanted to bring up on that. Throw that out there, you know what I'm saying, to y'all. But yeah, just a feature it's just a feature I thought that was weird as hell when I saw it, because honestly, I thought it was
weird
fake.
Ass feature. Okay.
Fake. Go ahead.
Before we go to the next subject, real fast.
Go ahead, fam.
Talking about weird features. I was just scrolling YouTube, and Chris Danker had posted this little 5-minute video. He was playing WWE. He was playing Raw vs. SmackDown 2006, I want to say.
Oh shit!
And there was a code that you could put up in there that unlocked other match types. Okay. You know what I'm saying, like 6-man brawls, and it was something else. Okay. But a Buried Alive match. And then there was one more called a Fulfill Your Fantasy match. Do you remember that match type? Not on the game, just in general. That's when girls was wrestling and whatnot. They put all the pillows in there and stuff like that. And James, Damo. I'm sorry about that. They would give them all pillows. They let them pillow fight and shit like that and whatnot. But they basically had to strip each other off. They had to strip all the clothes off for the person who ended up with their clothes stripped off. Would win and whatnot. That was to fulfill your fantasy match and whatnot, because you got to see one of the divas damn near naked.
Like, okay.
But yeah, that was in the video game in 2006.
Ahead of its time, but
no, that couldn't fly nowadays. That could not fly.
No, like, bro, hold on. If you say that's not gonna fly, let me tell you this feature that's also gonna be in there. They're going to have basically the whole like first person view, like sexy. Like, I think they're gonna actually let you do, like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to do like the thing, and they go ahead like views. Bruh.
So this is just a sex game, then. That's all it is.
Nah, it's gonna basically be like how The Witcher, but instead of The Witcher just being a cutscene, they gonna actually let you perform.
You know
what I'm saying?
No, why?
I don't know. But while we on the subject,
you gain points by your stroke game being right.
Hold on, but what if you running around online and somebody went, because there's some people who can't get certain mini games down. So what if there's somebody who didn't do such a good job, and either the ladies comes out and is getting on his ass, and you hear a chick getting on his ass, or there's like a little caption or a label or something above his name, like, this dude just shot a dud, or, you know what I'm saying?
You'll be able to like look up somebody's stats and see that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's
like average sex time.
This is just where we're going. This is where we're going, bro. This is where we're going. But
people are outrageous.
The thing that I would love to say about that, though, bro, is I love that. All right, you know how me and you've had the big discussion on, we feel like the Series X and the PS5 is coming a bit too early. Like, we still feel like there's more life on the PS4 and the Xbox One X. Well,
it's like they're pushing us to buy new shit.
Yes, when everybody don't even have 4K yet. That's what's weird. Everybody don't even have 4K TVs yet, and they're already talking about 8K. It's like, slow the fuck down. Mm-hmm. But these games, like the shit that we buy for our Xbox One, though, like even like when we buy Cyberpunk and shit like that, and then we do upgrade to the Series X, it's going to be able to play all of those games, and everything on that bitch is gonna automatically have updated graphics. Mm. Like, it's with that is the Xbox Series X. I mean the Xbox Series X and PS5. That's gonna be on another show. We'll get into that. You know what I'm saying, more, but yeah, bro. That's just enough on Cyberpunk and genitals.
All right. Well, I guess I can switch it on up then for us then.
Yes, sir.
So kind of transition to another topic or whatnot. This is something that kind of it's near and dear to us, because we are wrestling fans and basketball fans and football fans and shit like that or whatnot.
Yes.
And we are seeing the world kind of opening back up or whatnot. Archie, how you feeling about the empty arena stuff? How you feeling about matter of fact, did you watch AEW?
Oh, yes, I did. I'm all the way caught up.
Before we even talk about those shows or whatnot, did you like how they had just all the wrestlers just out there just doing their damn thing? Just as the fans.
As the fans. Oh, I've loved that, because I feel like it gives another element to the show, and the show isn't so dry. And we always talk about how we want to see talent and their personalities and stuff like that. Well, this is a way for you to get certain personalities over without them even having to be in a match. Look at what happened.
Don't you?
Go ahead.
I don't want to go too far in it, but don't you love and hate Britt Baker?
Yes, I do. Which was gonna be a time as we're talking WWE and I'm saying and AEW and just wrestling. Period.
We get to that. We get to that spot. Yeah. But main reason why I bring it up is because UFC is about to start.
Okay.
They're having their fights this weekend. And I was like, man, it's not gonna feel as exciting, bro. Like when somebody gets legit knocked out, you hear that crowd go crazy or whatnot.
Oh man, especially and when you get the
I just feel like I'm just gonna feel sorry for a nigga when he's gonna get knocked out, and it's just gonna be you just hear like the coaches in the background like, yeah, good job, dude, good job. I'm like,
it's like boxing, bro. Dude. Like if you saw a boxing match and the knockdown really came, like you probably react to the hit, but you wouldn't get that emotion and just that rawness without the crowd. Those are two where the crowd really does mean something.
Now, outside of wrestling and UFC,
okay,
is there any sport that you think can actually come back out and be like, hey, we don't really need fans, we can keep on playing? Because there's only one sport to me that I can like, we don't really need fans. Majority of our fans don't even come out here or whatnot. And that's golf. Why isn't golf being played?
Okay, golf could be played. The only thing is they would have to. I feel like it would have to be, since you would be doing it like that. I feel like it would have to be taped, just to make the experience better without having all that quiet. Because golf is already quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you take out even the little quiet claps,
you can pipe in some claps. You can pipe in some claps.
You could pipe some in, but it'll still be too quiet. You know what I mean? It'll be too quiet. So I feel like they would have to have the tournament and people would know what's going on, but it'd probably be on like some sort of a delay. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But honestly, bro, I actually feel different than you do. I feel that I feel like basketball. I feel like you could play basketball with no fans. I honestly do.
Okay. Then you need to play like some loud ass hip hop in the background, then, because I don't want to hear just a bunch of sneakers squeaking.
Music would be a little bit more prevalent. But what if while you have the NBA season going on, you know what I'm saying? What if you had like players from those teams, G League or something like that, pulling the AEW where maybe they're not, you know what I'm saying, super, super deep in the crowd, but maybe you have a little something, or do what some arenas have been accused of doing already and pipe in some noise on, you know what I'm saying, on certain things. But I feel like basketball, you could do it. I feel like people are saying that they
could you really do it in? But here's the thing: could you really do it in basketball or football? It's like if you know somebody something.
Not football, bro. Not football. I feel like people are letting their love of football get in the way of them saying that. But if you think about it, dude, you sitting there. Football? No, football is all about the fans, bro.
Yep.
Football is all about the fans. How many different shots do you get, and to see people's heads going and realize how much the cameraman and people like that rely on the fans when people they do
don't realize that every down in football means something to a real fan.
Yes. And while you can get that reaction at home, everybody ain't gonna be at home watching everybody's Zoom conference calls and Skype videos to see and stuff like that. So all you gonna have is people running to their Twitters and Facebooks, you reacting and debating in their comments.
Bro, that's why I feel like everybody has all these speculations. We about to transition into wrestling just to let everybody know.
Yeah.
So I'm about to rant for about 30 seconds. Everybody wants to talk about how you know Raw's ratings this week was 1.6.
Okay.
That's like the lowest they've ever had. 1.6 million people checked it out.
Okay.
And a lot of people want to blame it on lack of stars or even the fans or whatever didn't this here or whatnot. But my thing I find, I feel like it's the problem is just what you just said about people going to Twitter. The shows aren't really that exciting right now because without the fans, like you just got to just like the product just to really like it. If you're just like a person that's like all the excitement of involved in the show, you're probably not getting that right now.
Right.
So the people who are like that, who kind of want to know what's going on with the show, but they're not really too excited about it, that's what they're doing or whatnot. They're just going to Twitter. They're just going on to YouTube or whatnot and watching recaps and stuff like that. Well, I'll go watch the highlights on YouTube. I'm not going to watch the whole show and whatnot. And so when people say like, oh, the enthusiasm is down and whatnot, I'm like, okay, well, think about it like this. 1.6 million people watched it live. Then you go through the YouTube numbers. And I don't have the numbers. I can pull up the numbers in front of me if I wanted to or whatnot, but this is like on the average.
Okay.
So say on the average or whatnot, like their individual segments, they'll post, all their little individual segments and videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Each one of those videos get around about 170,000 views. And so if it's like something really good, you know what I'm saying? Like last time I saw something really, really good, they got like a big hit was like the Lana Rusev stuff. Even though, mind you, that was a crowd or whatnot, but it's something really good. And it was like it shot up to like 600,000 or whatnot within like the first 24 hours.
Wow.
And so like if you got that plus the other 2 million and plus the people that's watching it illegally still alive or whatnot, I mean,
you can't really put all your stock into ratings, like, and that's what trips me
exactly.
out when people
and that's the one
sit
thing.
Here and bitch about ratings, like, bro, come on. Now, even though I'm watching, bro, I'm not watching on TV. I'm watching it through the USA app, through the TNT app. You know,
I watch it through Sling.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be real with you. If I miss it, I ain't gonna drop now or whatever like that. If I do miss it and I can't catch it and it's not posted in time, I'll go to the site. But you know what I mean? Like, it like you can't. People want to sit here and it's like we always say, the people who always want something to bitch about. For people who want to knock AEW for WWE or AEW, that's the first thing they go to. Oh, look at what the ratings are. Look at what the ratings are. Bruh, this is 2020, man. We got apps. We got streaming. We got apps for this, that, and the other. We got, people consume media different, man. People consume media different. Look, how Snapchat and Instagram, all these got updates like every other week with new features and shit like that. So it's crazy.
People got stuff to do with their time now, man. People are live streaming
and like you say,
all doing what we're doing right now.
All the stars aren't there, so of course that's gonna happen. Let's be realistic. We got Jordan Devlin. Even though people might not look at Jordan Devlin as a star, we know he gonna be a star. He just had to lose his cruiserweight belt and his forced.
No, he has
it. Well, he has it, but he's having to sit at the house.
Yeah.
While this tournament is going on, and he has nothing to do in the cruiserweight division. Roman Reigns match against Goldberg got put off, and we got the Braun Strowman thing, and it like let's be real. I feel like right now, if any other time is a time where we really got to give AEW and WWE a pass.
No, people ain't giving people don't give the WWE pass. They give AEW all the passes.
They give them too many. But with that being said, though, with giving AEW the pay, if you don't mind me transitioning to, you know what I'm saying, a little bit.
Go ahead.
Was it last show that we talked about Britt Baker and Bayley? Was that on the show where we were talking about Britt Baker and Bayley and the whole role model gimmick? Okay. Do you remember what I said on that?
No, I do not, sir. We have a lot of conversations.
Okay, so true that.
I remember that was on that show, but I don't remember what the hell we said.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, I believe they were similar. Like the gimmicks were similar, but to be honest, dude, especially after watching the little vignette she did in The Office with her character and shit. Britt Baker's killing Bayley's gimmick.
First of all, you're not calling me doctor.
Not saying that Bayley ain't doing it, because I love what Bayley's doing. I love seeing that character from her. Like, I love what Bayley's doing right now. I love everything that she's doing right now. This is not to knock Bayley. But right now, Britt Baker is doing that role model gimmick You know what I'm
I
saying?
I feel like it's not even the whole role model gimmick. I just feel like they just both chose the same phrase.
And she,
It's just for some odd reason they both chose the same phrase. And I mean Bailey did come out with it first. Britt denies that she even knew that Bailey was using it because she said she's so busy and whatnot. She doesn't even watch WWE like that unless it's something to do with Adam or some
people
shit like
might
that or
poo-poo
whatnot. Like,
that, but
it's
that's
not what
super believable. That is super believable. You could go back to old school
she's
stories and
a
people would tell you that.
dentist.
So yeah, you a dentist and wrestling. So you tell me, yeah, you're gonna be pretty motherfucking
She
busy.
was on freaking Talk is Jericho or the Talk is Jericho? No, Chris Van Vliet. And she was talking about how like when her and Adam Cole don't have time to spend time with each other or whatnot. Like the one thing they do, like if they're like hotels or separate places or whatever down this here,
Yeah.
it's like the only thing that they can do or whatnot to make sure they still get some time together is like they'll just like FaceTime each other or like Zoom each other, just like that, and they'll watch an episode of TV with each other. And it's just something real quick or whatnot. So that way they can always still say they spent whatever 30 minutes to an hour with time with each other. And I'm like, you trying to squeeze that out and whatnot.
So
she ain't got time to watch SmackDown.
Now let's not compare them to our average ass lives, because they not living like us. You know what I'm saying? Or we not living like them. However you want to put it. But man, I love what's going on. I love how they booking. If you were gonna do just somebody to jump into a title match the way they did it, the Exalted one thing with Dean Ambrose.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So you cool with that?
I'm not cool with him just leaping everybody like that, because my thing is he hadn't had a match that means anything.
Okay.
He's had like what, like one or two squash matches.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the only argument I've heard that is that the Dark Order has been building him up, not by saying his name, but the Exalted One, the character of the Exalted One, has been built up for so long. It should be believable because they've already hyped up the Exalted One as being this whole mega force who controls all these people or whatnot. So shouldn't he be booked as powerful?
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Not to,
that's the thing. Here's the thing.
But that's
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm regurgitating what Simon Miller. I think that's who I want to say said that. I love Simon Miller, but that's one thing I disagreed on because I mean I'm sorry, Luke Harper just kind of just hopped up in there, and I mean like I agree with him, but I'm saying this. I agree with him, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good way to put it, because it's one of those things where the character and what, you know what I'm saying, whoever you reference, Simon or whoever it was, that is true, the way they built up that name, but it's one of those you would have loved to see it built in a way that people wouldn't have something so easy to nitpick. You know what I'm saying? Like with the way he's been there, you could have had him in some quick little TV rivalries or something that meant something. You know what I'm saying? Have him win just even one rivalry, two rivalries. You know, something quick, because Double or Nothing, it's not like it just sprung up on us. We've been knowing about it. You know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is one of those like, okay, if y'all gonna have this character where he is, you can't kill it. You can't kill it. You're gonna have to keep that momentum up, because the second you kill it, people are gonna look back at this as cheap.
Mm-hmm. So you think that they're gonna go ahead and have this match that Harper has to win it, or
no?
I don't think either way.
I don't think that he has. I don't think that he has to win it, because I feel like with just knowing Moxley's background, what he's been doing, where he came from, how that whole transition was, Moxley's going to have to be the champion for, if not the same amount of time as Jericho was, but longer. You're going to have to for this first time, for this first round, for this first go round. Luke Harper,
so what's going to happen with Harper then?
He's going to have to lose,
if
but
the
at
big
the same
boss
time
comes,
still portray that I'm still powerful and watch me get back up to it. And this is going.
But
That's when we're going to
how
get
are
the build
people
up.
going to be able to follow him then?
How?
He's got to prove his worth. He's been sitting there dogging everybody else out, dogging all his creepers out, and saying people going to sacrifice themselves for him.
It's going to have to be in a It's going to have to be in a creative way, like what we just saw on Dynamite or no NXT.
You're gonna have
Adam
Dean.
Cole, where
You're gonna have Dean basically beat the whole Dark Order.
Yeah, but it's gonna have to be like either no disqualification or the ref doesn't see it, and then Hart comes away with like maybe what you could do is if you want to have this as a long rivalry going forward, you could have hey Mox, at least you could say you have gotten the belt and had it for some time. You can lose it, start the rivalry because I do it on 2K19 all the time. You have a guy lose the belt to your heel to start the rivalry, and then to end it, it's him getting it right back. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I honestly think that Tamina is going to be Bailey. Don't say it out loud.
Okay. That I didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that one. And I'm actually kind of pissed that people are trying to shit on Raw because of its rating. Because I've been watching. We've been watching. And
Raw been pretty damn decent.
Raw has been good, although I will say SmackDown has been better. SmackDown has been better.
I hear people say the opposite. SmackDown is just whatever. I'm like, I love SmackDown. I look forward to Friday nights.
And I guarantee you, whoever's saying that is a motherfucker who been sliding it from the jump. Like, for real. Because the Zelina Vega and them are killing it over there on Raw. And then you got Liv Morgan with her and Charlotte doing their damn thing over there. You got Bianca Belair over there. You got the Street Profits over there. Dawkins stepping up his game. You know what I'm saying? Messiah and Drew doing that thing. Like, shit that you are going to love when the audience gets back. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, when the audience gets back, they don't realize how much this shit is going to pop. Like, if the audience was there
Drew
with
is going to get the biggest pop.
Him and Bianca Belair. Watch when Bianca Belair come out there and the crowd's actually out there. Like,
I'm gonna throw something to the ass.
Them motherfuckers gonna go crazy. I'm
gonna throw something at her ass.
I'm loving Johnny and
cut your brain, bitch.
Candace's new gimmick.
Cheating.
What you think?
No, I don't like the new theme music.
You don't?
No, he should have kept Rebel Heart.
You don't.
Should have kept Rebel Heart.
You could have, but knowing WWE and how they think, you know what I'm saying, or feeling like I do, not saying that I know, but feeling like I know, I could see them thinking that Rebel Heart was too face-ish, and they had to go the other way. Although, like, listening to it and playing it in my head, I could see Rebel Heart being a song you could use with a heel or face. But I could also see, Triple H or whoever's back there in WWE creative being like, nah, that song may be a little bit too facious. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think they want to save it for it because that's what he did when he turned babyface. When he not turned babyface, but when he separated from DIY, he made a big deal that he had his own solo theme music. And then so now he got new music, and I think I hear that static. I think it's my headphones. I think it's this cord. Next time I have to get a new cord. And so I think that's what it's going to be when he actually turns back to being a baby face, and that music pops or whatnot. It's going to get a big ass crowd reaction like 2 years from now.
For sure.
What you? And now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if WWE might be thinking that far, but hey, it is what it is.
For sure, man. For sure. What you think about man, I mean, you got the weird shit with Velveteen and Adam Cole. I'm confused by this Dexter Lumis thing. Like, who's gonna turn heel in that? Because somebody's gonna turn heel in that Velveteen and Dexter Lumis thing.
I don't know what the story is with Dexter Lumis. I really don't know. I did not really care for that Adam Cole Velveteen Dream match. And you know me, I'm usually Adam Cole, baby, or whatnot. Nope, not this match.
It was,
and it was more of Velveteen Dream than anything.
Oh, bro, no, there was some sloppy spots in there. I will say that, and I just feel like, be real, man. It felt pretty predictable. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
Like this one felt pretty predictable, and I feel like that's what NXT has prided
They
themselves
need
on.
their
Has been
takeovers back. They
yes,
need their takeovers
they
back.
need the takeovers back, but their storylines and how creative that they've been throughout those storylines and and how they've been telling those stories, whether it's a vignette or it's in a match. That's what
Mm-hmm.
makes NXT. So when you give us something super basic that we're used to seeing, like time and time and time again, who couldn't have called that?
Like
I
the same
guarantee.
thing. That was the same thing with the Charlotte Io Shirai match. That shit pissed me off.
Yep, because you knew that was coming. You knew that was
Well,
coming.
I didn't know the kendo stick was coming, but it's like lately, anytime you have like a really, really good match like that you feel like, okay, I know EO gonna take this L, but it's gonna be a banger of a match. And then it was kind of like, and it was mainly because EO was about to get, saying the win via disqualification, and that wasn't cool.
So are you feeling like me that the best part
I
of
would have rather
NXT
I
is the
would
Cruiserweight Championship tournament?
the best part of NXT was Killer Cross's freaking entrance. That shit was bloody awesome. That shit there was awesome.
Yes, it was, bro.
I just
Yes,
told
it
him to go
was,
lay
bro.
there.
That nigga's about to get stupid over.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga is about to get stupid. Cause that entrance gets over, bro. When that entrance got over with no crowd, my nigga.
Yes, but I mean, it didn't need a crowd. It was just a theatric spectacle or whatnot. All the smoke and
With the chick, and then you know what I'm saying, you got her up there. What's her
oh,
name?
Scarlet
Scarlet.
Bordeaux.
Yeah, you got her over there with the whole. Even with like, it's like okay, I know she lip singing, but it just flows and it just goes, and it's just dope as fuck, bro. Like
And then
I love
the
it.
way the music ends, whatnot, as they they stop posing and then the music ends. Like it was just one song. There was no loop. There was no nothing.
With the whole fate, and bro, Smoke stayed around the ring the whole damn time and didn't leave.
Yes,
It didn't leave.
that's how much smoke he had. He had all the smoke.
That's what it's looking like. Uh. Huh. Okay. Hold on.
What's
Let me
up?
pull it up. She says she can't. She says she can't see us right now on hers. I'm trying to pull it up on mine real quick, just seeing what we're looking like, real quick, fast. Hold on. Nah, baby, that must be your phone or something. I see it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
at it right here.
yeah, I'm looking at it. It's popping up. Yeah, but nah, man, the entrance. Okay, babe.
Yeah.
Hey, you be careful for sure. Let me comment when you make it there. Okay. Okay. What's it called? Nah, man, I love the entrance. And bro, I don't know what it was. I've been trying to download Killer Cross for like the past 3 months
Mm-hmm.
on 2K19. I don't know. You look at him, he doesn't look like he has as many graphics on him as he does. But even the basic, bro, this motherfucker must have more graphics than CM Punk. This nigga has over 200 I don't know how or why, but
He's a very popular dude.
they did not have to add that much shit on this nigga to make that nigga, man.
Nope.
It
He's
pissed
a
me.
simple dude.
So I had to
Simple
settle
dude.
and you know what I'm saying, get two other dudes on there. But anyway, man, nah. NXT, you know what I'm saying?
And
They got
AEW. Oh, okay. Last thing, and we'll get off wrestling.
yeah.
That AEW main event.
You're talking about hold on, you're not talking about Lance Archer and Dustin. You're talking about what was the main event from this last one?
The street fight.
Hold on. With Kenny Omega and Sammy Guevara and them. Heck yeah, bro. Sammy got hit by the damn fucking
Cart,
yeah,
golf
whatever the heck.
cart, whatever.
Matt Hardy ass document this in the hit or some shit like this. Just,
Oh, how
bruh,
he was changing freaking characters.
Bruh, this was fucking.
It was awesome. It was awesome. And
AEW was lit, man. I'll give it to them.
They can say what they want to say about the. They can say what they want to say about the past two shows. I mean about AEW and NXT. NXT had the best debut we've seen in a while. AEW had the best street fight I've seen in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then other than that, both shows was equal.
Yeah. What do you think about Jake putting a snake on Brandy?
Eh, some people overreacted about it. They overreacted about the spot where he kind of like crawled on top of her or whatnot with the snake. But I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they gotta
stop being so
stop.
sensitive.
Yeah, you
Stop
got
being so
you. I feel
sensitive.
like you can't be a wrestling fan if you're gonna be that damn sensitive now,
Oh,
because
we
you
want the
gotta get
attitude era, but we still want everything to be PG.
you got how the fuck you gotta get heat somehow. You gonna have, I mean, shit, man, fuck it. Let Jay do his motherfucking thing. But yeah, man, that's really all I got on that. Looking forward, you know what I'm saying, to Double or Nothing and Money in the Bank. Really missing my New Japan more than anything. I know you are too, brother.
I
But
miss you, Okada.
man, Will Ospreay, man, Naito, bro.
Let's not. Let's not.
Yeah,
It's not because I see. I still get a lot of New Japan tweets, and I see the wrestlers, and they're like Miho Abe and whatnot had posted a bunch of pictures of her and Taichi,
yeah,
and I was like, oh, that dastardly duo right there. I miss
man.
them so much right now.
I'm telling you, man. It's like
I need to see Suzuki stretch a young boy.
that's the thing. New Japan, they're so good at making you love their heels so much.
Well,
Like,
I mean, I love the characters because they
like,
tell a story with their
yes,
characters.
like the
There's
characters,
development in their characters.
the characters are legit. It's like Jay White will do something that you will hate, and you be like, man, that's fucked up. I hate that motherfucker, but I
But that
love
was
the
a good
character
ass
though,
idea. You know what
and
I'm
a
saying?
good
He
ass
made a
idea.
point right there.
Like, oh man, yeah. On to the next, man, because you know we can do New Japan
All day. Next subject, please. What was the next thing and whatnot? Because we got to transition to something else, man.
Okay, yeah, that was the middle. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, let's go ahead and get Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and mention real quick. With the last Dark Side of the Ring you watched, was it the slap with
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know that whole story. I had heard about it. I had seen clips. I didn't know the whole story.
I hadn't even seen the clips. I had heard about it
And
though.
and like knowing like all the context of that, like halfway through that documentary, I was so rooting for Dr. D.
Yes.
Because Vince set him up for failure.
Yeah.
But the reporter was dumb. When people tell you, okay, you know what I'm saying, don't go talk to Dr. D, don't go mess with him or whatnot. And the first thing you do is start asking this man is.
And bro, that situation, people act like the situation is so new. There are so, bro. Do you know if you go look up how many times a wrestler has been asked, "Is wrestling fake?" and how many times who was it? Well, matter of fact, they had it in there when Hogan
choked the other dude,
and then he fell out. And then you got the time
Vader whooped that nigga ass.
When Vader and Undertaker when it had their freaking interview, and Vader wasn't even he got so much because he was supposed to sit there and shut the fuck up and let Undertaker handle the shit, and then fucked up. But there are so many instances on this, and you look at the way it was handled, and I agree with you. He was set up for failure on that one because just by looking at the way those other situations were handled and how those characters were treated going forward versus what this dude did. And didn't I tell you, didn't Dr. D, bro, didn't he sound like a dude who you just want to kick it like, hey, you know what? That's an old white dude right there. He kicked it on my porch.
He'll probably call me nigga 800 times or whatnot, and I'd be cool with it. I'm sorry, y'all can hit me up and talk about that. I'm stupid for that, but whatever. I don't.
Oh shit!
That you know me. I don't deal with racism like that.
Yeah.
Like I laugh it off because it's, I don't know. Don't get me started.
Yeah, next. That's because there's some shit going on. I'm pretty sure it's been all on your timeline, and we're not about to do that today. We're gonna keep feeling good. You know what I'm saying on this one. So So outside of that, we're gonna go ahead and get on this.
Do you hold on before we keep going? Do you know the next story?
On
Dark Side of the Ring.
I saw it that it's already posted. It's supposed to be cocaine and cowboy boots or some shit like that.
Yeah. I have no idea what they're talking about on this one.
Me neither,
I'm
bro.
going in. I'm going in dark on this one.
Okay, when you watching it, because it's only about 45 minutes. So by the time we get off of here, I'm probably gonna watch that whole before I go to bed.
I'm
You probably
probably
gonna have to catch
watching.
that whole tomorrow.
I probably watch the whole at work.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you'll be back there in the back. Yeah, be able to do that. We can kind of get epidemic-ish, but more like on the happy end, because I know you were talking about restaurants as far as.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. My child's getting sleepy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little fun thing, whatnot. We had been ordering DoorDash and Uber Eats and whatever else we could find or whatnot since this thing been happening. And I've come to find myself just, eating out a lot more.
Okay.
Archie, what is the one place? Can I ask you this? Because you are Mr. Healthy Man nowadays. I'm trying to get these gains going on, dude.
Yeah.
What has been the one place you have ate the most at since the pandemic started?
Eating the most, man.
Now I have one answer that I can give you that I see you with the most with.
Go ahead and say it.
Whataburger. I see you with Whataburger a lot.
Okay, I have toe up to what. Honestly, bro, I feel like it may be like a 2 or 3 way tie, bro, because I have gotten a lot of Whataburger. I have. I've gotten a lot of Chinese food from Royal Chopsticks.
Okay. I don't really see you getting that. That must be an at-home thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to come fucking up the break room with just smelly Chinese food. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't like to smell Chinese food.
Bro, really outside of that, man, I've been eating more freaking McDonald's breakfast than I, you know what I'm saying?
Than you thought.
Than I
Same
thought,
here.
Man.
Same here.
I have been eating more of that shit than I could ever freaking imagine.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Just slide through there, and I think it was some 2 for 4s. So they started giving out McGriddles 2 for 4. Oh,
man, I even took a break for a while. Once they stopped, and then I passed by and just saw that they had 2 for 4s back. Yep, you already know what it is. Let me get, you know what I'm saying, that 2 for 4, 2, you know what I'm saying, bacon, egg, and cheese, McGriddles.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how did you rate the Wendy's breakfast?
Taste wise, I'll give it a 6. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like it's too like heavy on the salt. You know what I'm saying? It was very salty. And
that's but I hear a lot of people say that's Wendy's burgers in general, but
not that. I mean that.
I feel like it depends on what Wendy's you go to.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about Wendy's with a sausage, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the bacon on it. So, it was good. I could eat the whole thing, but every time, bro, it made my chest hurt because I've been eating, pretty good. So with that sausage and then that piece of bacon, yeah, that don't really work for me. You know what I'm saying? My chest, I felt like I was having a motherfucking heart attack, bro. So
that shit. After you and the damn pizza or whatnot, you get one pork product at a time, sir.
That was deadly, man. That was freaking deadly. But yeah, man,
that's basically yourself, though.
That's
that to yourself.
Yeah, yep. Thought I was hooking my shit up and damn near died all by my lonesome with I don't know what video game.
And you're not even fat.
Not even
fat. About to die, eat a pizza.
I'd have made the news just for being the skinny nigga who died.
The skinniest nigga who died from eating the pizza.
Eating the pizza. And they'd be like, how? Why?
He had a heart attack. How do you have a heart attack? This nigga had bad blood.
This motherfucker didn't even do shit. That's fucking what?
Oh, man. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
Super, bro. But, hold on real quick. Plug this bitch in real quick before I hit these last little ones real quick. Also, okay, we already talked about that. Let me see. We might as well go ahead and squeeze out the little main topic, that we had on here, especially since it's teasing on the headlines, and wrap it up with that.
Okay, then. Let's
Uh,
go ahead and do it then, brother.
okay, I know you know what I'm saying, and I love the topic that you brought up when you were talking about like these youngsters not respecting
The
hip
history.
hop, but yeah, the history of just music in general and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
especially hip hop. And it really got me thinking to my main excuse was, or not excuse, but one of my main big gripes for it was I feel like people today and our generation also. I know it sounds like I ain't saying nothing, but I'm getting there. Uh, starting with our generation, like from when Soldier Boy dropped and everything like that, we
Mm-hmm.
started giving excuses to these artists just because, like, if we liked the song, we felt by default we had to defend the song. Like we couldn't be
Mm-hmm.
like we can't be going around liking a trash song like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I know that dude ain't, you know what I'm saying, done none of those drugs and none of that gay shit, but I like the song and I like the beat and I
Oh,
like the
that is
hook
the way the
and
world is nowadays.
it's like, bro, but and you that used to be taboo growing up, like to be an artist and to not do anything and not be about none of the shit that you're spitting about. That used to basically get you blackballed out of the business. Now it's accepted. I'm
I'm sorry, people who are supposed to be talking, but I just couldn't because I was like, exactly.
I could have been a
That
fake
is the
nigga this whole
problem.
time. I could have been a fake nigga this whole
This
time
whole
and just
time.
been like the nigga at the end of Paid in Full, throwing the money up in there, you know what I'm saying, at the camera and shit. You know what I'm saying, doing all the bullshit, talking about whips I ain't got, making it sound nice, because I could
Rico,
have had plenty of bars. I could have had
Rico,
plenty of.
calm your ass down, Rico.
It was niggas get shot every day,
Oh,
B.
man.
Get you some soup. The mom and
No,
the
no. It's gonna be all right, B. You know what I'm
it's gonna be
saying?
alright, B. It's
You
gonna
know what I'm
be
saying?
alright,
Niggas get
B.
shot every day, B.
I'm
I
saying
watched I watched that I watched that shit like a week ago.
that's my shit, man. I can throw that on anytime, man. That's my shit. But on subject though, dude, I honestly feel like the passes and excuses that we make, we've gotten so used to it. Just like with all the same reason we use for why people are so fake now and shit like that, with the excuses and the bullshit and the passes that they give. As long as it sounds good to them
They alright
and
with it.
somebody agrees with them, they alright with it. And I'm
They alright
like,
with it. And I can't do it. And the separate best is encouraging other people. It's like, oh, well, this is my music now. This is my style. I'm like, but none of it's true.
none
Like
of it is
music is
true.
supposed to come from the heart, not just like 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 they. I'm gonna say this. There are more people out there who need to be. I can't even say they can be producers because they're not talented enough. People need to get paid to pick out beats for other rappers. There's the middleman job right there.
Yeah.
Because that's what some people do or whatnot. The people who aren't good rappers, they can pick out a good beat, make a horrible song to it, and people are like, "Oh, I like that song," or whatever. So I'm gonna like that artist, even though they're fake as hell. And it's like, no, don't do that. Don't you see they're really a trash rapper? Don't you really see they're a trash rapper?
Can't get with it, man. Can't get with it. No, but you're right. The motherfucker should get a check, a W-2, you know what I'm saying? Write off.
Where is the diss track to actually, you know what I'm saying, expose a nigga? I don't feel like I don't hear those anymore.
Bro, diss tracks get because now when you drop a diss track, and I've paid attention to this without hopping in comments or nothing, but I've sat back when dudes drop diss tracks, and now they sit back and they're like, bro, that ain't shit. Like, okay, let's take Eminem and MGK for example, right? When that whole thing went down, Eminem did the damn thing, but
Mm-hmm.
people automatically discredited because, oh, that white boy old, ain't nobody trying to hear Eminem no more, and so no matter what he said, no matter what came out of his mouth, they discredited. Just like a
Mm-hmm.
dude I was having a debate with when he was talking about Wayne and
What,
Eminem, and he swore up and down that,
where's this sudden disrespect of Eminem
bro,
come
I
from?
I don't know. And these same niggas acting like they wasn't like, man, that white boy dope as fuck back in the day. Like, acting like this nigga
No,
just
no, no, no. I'm hearing that,
passes
but
and
it's
excuses have affected the quality of music.
yeah, and then you got this new generation. You know, I was gotta go to the new generation. You get the new generation of kids. It's like, oh, I don't even like Eminem. And I'm like, you don't like one of the greatest lyricists of all
Because
time?
they don't respect the history of the music. So they don't even know what it takes. Because that the shit that they like now is shit that everybody can do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made,
And that's why they do it too.
and which is why they do it too. Everybody's a freaking rapper now, doing all this bullshit because the shit that they like and they listen to, any and everybody can do it. And the shit that's hard, they want to find a way to like it because they can't comprehend to it and they can't relate to it.
It's starting
I
to
don't
rain
know.
outside.
I don't know. Yeah, I see that motherfucking thunderstorms and shit.
No, you getting it on your side too?
Yeah, I'm seeing it over here. But
Okay.
that shit gets me, man. That shit really does get
That
me.
shit really does grind my gears.
That shit, that shit grinds my green too much. God damn. I don't know. I'm gonna find something, damn it. That ain't gonna stick, but I'm gonna find something, damn it. I'm thinking,
No.
and I'm pondering on it. But I
See,
want to
you
go ahead.
hated it as soon as you said it. That was the problem.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, I do want to say this though. Hey, if y'all watching or y'all have been watching, go. You know what I'm saying? Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Drink the Kool Aid podcast, Feel the 307, True Grits Tape, Archie.Red, Archie Red 214. It's right there at the bottom and at the top. So fuck with us, man. Check us out. I'm really enjoying this shit. I'm excited to finally have shit back in order. You know what I'm saying? We making the right investments. We putting business plans together to get shit to take this to another level, bro. Because as we
Yes, sir.
progressing and we putting shit together, bro, I still feel like we can be some of the best niggas doing this podcast shit, bro.
I'll be setting up my background within the next couple of weeks. I'm making a move right now. Big moves, big money moves.
Already, bro. That's what's up. And I'm gonna fuck around.
Make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Feel the 307 on Twitter.
Y'all see it? It's right there.
I retweet
right next to Dr.
wrestling
Wade,
stuff.
man.
I retweet wrestling stuff, animal videos. I like cute cuddly cats. And I saw a video today where a dog got out of his cage, turned the fan towards where he was, got back in the cage and closed the door because he was hot. Made my heart melt.
And then this is the same guy who at work shows me a picture of Carmella, a blonde-headed white chick going around playing every character of the Shield.
The Shield, yeah.
So she did Seth Rollins, you know what I'm saying, Dean Ambrose with the face
blurred out.
Yeah, which I thought was cool. I thought that was cool. And then the Roman, bro, with the whole shit at the end, bro, just had me.
Bro, when she popped up with the herd, you popped.
I was like,
you utterly popped.
So, and bro, have you been seeing Tamina's little counseling videos where she was at? Bro,
yeah,
she's been going, bro. It's been.
That's what I was saying. I was like, did Tamina turn? Excuse me. Did Tamina turn social media babyface? Is that how she became a babyface?
I don't know, man. And ever since I saw her on Table for Three or whatever, I was just looking at it, I was like, man, you know what? It must have been the way they were dressing her or something when I had first saw her, because when she got her shit right, she got her shit right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
she's a beautiful woman.
That's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? And you saw how, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go all on the craze or nothing like that, but Nia Jax has come back looking nice though. You know what I'm saying? How she's worked, you know what I'm saying? She's really worked on really getting in shape. I feel like if she stays on it, she's gonna be able to move more. But that ring rust though, that better be ring rust, I'm saying. That better be ring rust, I'm saying.
So, with all that being said, I guess that's the end of the show today.
Yes, sir.
I'm your boy, Dr. Wade, man, aka Feel the Thrill. That is.
It is Archie Red True Grits Tape. If you fuck with me on Twitter, which you better, or I will be at your house.
And at the end of this episode, I'd just like to say, Nia Jax sucks.